Welcome back to Post Time. Morgan McInnis is with us now. Morgan owns a horse named Cam's Art with his wife Jeanne. You might remember a couple weeks ago we had Cam's Art, a little plug about this horse because he's been doing so phenomenal here at Dover Downs. Well, I had to get the inside scoop about this horse, and Morgan was nice enough to join us. So first of all, Morgan, you own him. So where did you and your wife find him?
We bred and raised him. We owned the mother, and he's the second foal of the mare.
Now tell me about the mom. Would I remember the mom? Did the mom race?
No, she just raced slightly there. She only raced, I don't know, probably a dozen times.
But obviously you saw potential as a broodmare. See, I'm always interested in the X factor because everybody knows that the babies get their brains from the mom's side. So is that true?
I'm not commenting on that.
All right, now tell me about Cam's Art. He had an incredible winning streak, and then when the winning streak came to an end, he still was phenomenal, finishing third, coming back, winning a couple more in a row. So after you win a couple races, okay, a horse wins 2 in a row, wins 3 in a row. Now we're getting to 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. How, surprised were you?
No, he's always trained good there. We had a little trouble last year. And once we found a separation in his foot there, we were having trouble with him. It started at the Meadowlands. We took him up there a few starts there, and he got on one line real bad up there. And we went back to Chester, and he was even worse. And we scoped him, and everything was fine there. And when I pulled his, or Ryan pulled his shoes off to turn him out there, he had a separation in one foot there pretty bad there, and we cut it out. And when we brought him back in there, we took care, protected the foot there, and I mean, here he come. I mean, he's been good ever since.
Oh, absolutely. Now, how fast can he go?
I don't know. I mean, he's done some super times in some bad weather, windy weather, and so I don't know. One of these nights it's warm and calm there, we'll find out, I guess. He's getting up in class where he'll have to show.
Well, I'm excited to see that as well because he's just incredible to watch. Now, what makes him a good horse? I like to ask this question because some people will say, well, you know, the horse has great conformation or he's got a big heart. I mean, what do you think is the important, you know, ingredient to his success? Or maybe there's several ingredients to, like, the winning recipe?
He just likes to win. I mean, I call it the fear factor. I mean, especially if once he gets around other horses, I mean, they got to catch him. Like I said, I don't know if you call it the winning factor. Or I call it the fear factor. I mean, he just likes to go. I mean, and I don't know if he'll let anything get close enough to him unless they really overpower him there. I haven't seen it yet.
You know, when I wake up in the morning and my husband looks at me, he also calls that the fear factor, and he runs just as fast as he can out of the room. Now, Morgan is no stranger to very, very, very good horses and ones that know how to win. Now, back, I think it was in '99, you had a horse named Speakeasy. Now, this horse won 16 races in 1 year, which I believe he was the Oh, it was 18. Oh, okay. Well, he was the co-holder for the most wins in the entire country. And I think had the most wins for 3-year-old colt in the entire country. Is there any comparison between Cam's Art and Speakeasy?
They're both great horses. I mean, it's like people, everybody, they got their individual qualities. And myself, I don't want to compare them. They're both good horses.
That's fair. You know what? It's good not to compare your kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to compare them. They're individuals, and they both have been great for you. And, wow, Speakeasy has that 18 wins in 1 year. We'll see what Cam's Art does, and we'll go from there. But he's racing incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's only March.
That's right. It's only March. Thanks for being on the show, Morgan.
You're welcome.
In our final race of the show, number 2, Cool, has the driving services of Hall of Famer Ron Pierce. The 3, Cam's Art, we know all about this speedy pacer already. And number 6, Lock, Load, and Explode, comes into this one with 2 wins in a row.
as they race into the first turn. It's lock, load, and explode. Here comes Camzard up on the outside to take the lead. Lock, load, and explode back to second. Cool racing third, followed by Odds on Demi-Q. In Treatment is next, 2 lengths back to Mark Specific. Trist trails the field fast, 26-2 as they move by the stands, and Camzard is on top. Lock, Load, and Explode racing in second, followed by Cool. Odds on Demi-Q is fourth. Then comes In Treatment, those trailers, Mark Specific and Trist into the clubhouse turn. Camzard a length and a half. Lock, Load, and Explode sitting in second, followed by Cool. Odds on Demi-Q is still fourth, racing in fifth. That's In Treatment. The trailers, Mark Specific and Trist. 55 seconds for the half as they go to the back stretch. Camzard a length and a half. Lock, Load, and Explode sitting in second, followed by Cool. In Treatment is out of fifth into fourth. Odds on Demi-Q back to fifth. Outside, that's Mark Specific, and the trailer continues to be Trist as they race toward the final turn. Camzard, the lead is almost 2 lengths. Lock, Load, and Explode is sitting in second. That's Cool with In Treatment on the outside. Odds on Demi-Q is next. 3/4, 123 2/5 midway on the final turn. Camzard, Lock, Load, and Explode, and Cool. They come to the top of the stretch that way. Camzard a length and a half leader. Lock, Load, and Explode. Another 2 back to Cool. They straighten away. And Camzard's got that 2-length lead. Lock, Load, and Explode cannot gain. It's Camzard. Camzard geared down, wins it. Then it's Lock, Load, and Explode, and Cool. 150 4/5.
Camzard wires the field in 150 4 with David Miller in the bike. The 4-year-old son of Cam's Fortune, owned by Morgan McInnis and his wife Jeanne, is trained by their son Ryan. Lock, Load, and Explode was there for the place money, and finishing for the third money was Cool. Thanks so much for spending time with me this morning. But before I let you go, I got to tell you about that Dover Downs live racing schedule. It happens 5 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday. The first race post time is at 4:30 p.m. Have a wonderful week. I will see you at the track, and God bless.